Small Business Shoutouts are brought to you by Yankton Thrive, a service of 5-Star Communications. Business owners, if you're interested in being interviewed for our Small Business Shoutouts with Yankton Thrive, contact the folks at Yankton Thrive.
Hello and welcome. This is Brittany with Yankton Thrive, here to do another small business shout out. Today I have Chad with us from St. Hubert's Hideaway. Chad, welcome.
Hi, Brittany. How are you?
Hey, good. Thanks for being here. So you have something super interesting to offer to Yankton. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you have, where you're at, all the good things that you offer?
Yes. Currently, I'm a resident of Yankton and have been here for 30 years.
Excellent.
And I married a local Yankton woman, so that's kind of what held me here. But my roots come from the area West River between Gregory and Winter, South Dakota. And I grew up on a family farm out that way. And my brother and my father and their family still farm out in that location. Back in the 80s, we started taking on, as most small farmers did in that area, pheasant hunters, because it was one of the resources that we had available out on the farm. And it was starting to become a really popular outdoor recreational sport at that time. Fast forward to where we're at today, and the evolution and the interest and economy of pheasant hunting in the state has become a huge part of tourism. And we, like most of the operations out there, found a time and an opportunity for us to get engaged into a new piece of property that would allow us to expand upon what my mother and my father had started so many years ago.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful. I will admit that I've never actually been out there myself, but I've seen photos and videos and only heard good things. So you offer pheasant hunting. You've been 40-ish years in the business. Is that right?
That's correct, yes.
And tell me a little bit about the day-to-day, what your busy season might look like.
Right. So unlike some tourism in South Dakota, which evolves around the summer, our heavy season is obviously in the fall when pheasant hunting is taking place, when the actual public season opens. And so that's our busy season. Basically, what that entails, especially in the lodge eyes, is that this time of year we start taking deposits and reservations for the people that will be coming to hunt with us in the fall. So that's really what takes place this time of year. And then the summertime, which is your tourism time, is kind of a downtime for us outside of people who might use the two lodges just for other opportunities, whether it be family retreats, weddings, things of that nature. So then it turns into kind of like a VRBO or an Airbnb at that point. We take the reservations. The people follow up with us in the fall. We start figuring out whether or not we have to deal with numbers, health issues, things of that nature, because we offer all-inclusive hunts. So we have to make sure that our staff, which includes guides, cooks, all of that nature, are all ready to go and have all hands on deck when the hunters start showing up.
Yeah, no, that sounds amazing. And to know that there is this all-inclusive opportunity, right, where you get your meals right on site, you get guided hunts, and you have lodging all in one. Pet-friendly?
It is very pet-friendly, yes.
I've seen lots of photos of dogs in there. It looks fantastic. And then you mentioned other rental opportunities. How can people get a hold of you, whether they want to book a hunt and or if they want to book a venue space? How can they reach you?
Right. So probably the easiest way to reach us and learn a little bit more about us is at our website, which is sthubertshideaway.com. That has some pictures from the two lodges that we run on the property, and it also has a calendar of events on there to see what dates are open. And it has contact information on there, including our contact form and our phone numbers. So they can reach out to us on that, and we'll try to get back to them within 48 hours with some sort of an answer if we can.
Perfect. No, that all sounds good. And you had mentioned before that there's all this backside that goes into planning, right? You have to make sure everything's set up and coordinated. So we totally understand you're busy. Can you share a little bit more? So your organization is a Thrive member. What does being a Thrive member mean to you? Why is it important for your business?
Well, some of the obvious things would be in line with what I just talked about as far as our what we call in-season, which is the hunting season, but also the off-season. So not only have we had people use the lodge from other places for things like family reunions. We actually have had people from Yankton use the facilities. A group of school teachers, for example, went out there last summer and just hung out for a while and visited some of the local areas, researched some of the history of the area, and whatnot. And then also during the hunting season, we actually acquired one of our larger well-established hunting groups that has been coming every year from the Yankton area through their Thrive membership that they have. So it was a B2B sort of connection that we made by being a member, and it was very beneficial to us. And of course, everything is come full circle from being a Thrive member.
No, and we love to hear all of those. And you talked about this teacher almost retreat style. Wouldn't that be perfect for a business retreat, teacher retreat, just a family reunion getaway? So I love hearing all those ideas. Anything else, Chad, that you want to share with us while we have you on the radio today?
Sure. Feel free to reach out to us. If you just need they refer to it, I guess, in the world as a staycation. So you just need a little mini retreat to get away. We're not in a concrete jungle out there. It's beautiful scenery. You don't hear trains. You don't hear sirens. There's hardly anything except for wildlife that you hear. In fact, you might be awakened in the middle of the night by a coyote yipping out your window. So it's really exciting, and it's refreshing to get some fresh air and some peace and quiet. And the people enjoy the area out there. They can go on hikes. They can do things of that nature, walks, and not have to worry about seeing very much traffic at all.
That all sounds amazing. What a perfect weekend getaway, staycation as you called it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Chad. And if you are looking to reach out, you can find all of his contact information for St. Hubert's Hideaway on our website at yanktonsd.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brittany.
Small Business Shoutouts are on the air every Tuesday at 10:30 and Thursday 2:30. Small Business Shoutouts, along with Yankton Thrive and 5 Star Communications, Classic Hits 106.3.